A very warm welcome to everyone. I hope you are fine. So last class we discussed about Anglo-Mysore War. So first Anglo-Mysore War 1767 to 1769. Second Anglo-Mysore War 1780 to 1784. Third Anglo-Mysore War 1790 to 1792. Fourth Anglo-Mysore War 1799. So this class we are going to discuss about Anglo-Maratha War. So last class we have discussed about Anglo-Mysore War. So this class we are going to discuss about Anglo-Maratha War. First Anglo-Maratha War 1775 to 1782. Second Anglo-Maratha War 1802-1805. Third Anglo-Maratha War 1817 to 1818. So we are going to see about today's topic is Anglo-Maratha War. So Maratha managed to overcome the crisis caused by their defeat at Panipat. So what happened means before the Maratha War, the British East India Company Marathas defeated at Panipat, and after the decade means after 10 years, Marathas recovered their control over Delhi. So from the battle, after 10 years, Marathas recovered their places over Delhi. But however, the old Maratha confederacy controlled by the Peshwa had given way to five virtually independent states. So before the Panipat war, Marathas is controlled by Peshwas. Okay, so before the Panipat war, the Maratha is controlled by Peshwas. But after the Panipat, after the decade means 10 years. So after the decade, this Maratha is controlled by five independent state. Okay, so before it is controlled by only the Peshwa, but after this Panipat war, controlled by Peshwa are given way to virtually independent state, five independent state. So Peshwa at Pune. So Pune is controlled by Peshwa. So first one is Peshwa at Pune. Pune is the place. Next one is Gaitwada at Baroda. So Gaitwad is the ruler and Baroda, which place means Baroda. Okay, Baroda who is controlled means Gaitwad. So Gaitwad at Baroda, Bonsal at Nagpur, Holkars at Indur, and Sindhias at Gwalior. So these five places it is independent states. So the Peshwa's government was weakened by internal rivalries, and the other four leaders were often hostile to one another. But the Peshwa government, the Peshwa ruled in Pune. So the Peshwa government was weakened by internal rivalries. So internal means within the country. So within the Pune, they against Peshwa. But other four leaders were often hostile to one another. So other four, whose other four? Bonsal, Kaiwat, Holkars, Sindhia. So other four, they are hostile to one another. Hostile means they are against each other. So despite the Maratha were still the formidable power. So among the Marathas have more problem. They are not unity, but Maratha overall if you see the Maratha means it is very strong. So next we are going to see about first Anglo-Maratha War. So in the case of the Marathas, the first British intervention was the time of dispute over succession to the Peshwaship following the death of Narayana Rao. So when the British became the control of Peshwa means after the death of Narayan Rao. Because after the death of Narayan Rao, Raghunath Rao became the Peshwa. After who is the Narayan Rao? He is the Peshwa. So after the death of Narayana Rao, Raghunath Rao became a Peshwa. He is also called as Raghoba. Okay. So Raghunath Rao also called as Raghoba. He became a Peshwa. But his authority was challenged by a strong party at Pune under Nana Patnavis. Okay. So Peshwa, where the Peshwa is ruled, Pune. But after death of Narayana Rao, Raghunath Rao became a Peshwa. But the Pune is one of the ruler, Nana Patnavis against Raghunath Rao became a Peshwa. So whom they recognized, Nana Patnavis, whom he recognized means the party recognized the infant born posthumously to Narayana Rao wife Gangabai. So who died? Narayana Rao was died. So Narayana Rao wife Gangabai, their son to become a Peshwa. Okay, they encouraged Narayana Rao's son to become a Peshwa. But who is the Peshwa? Raghunath Rao. Okay, so that Nana Patnabis against Raghunath Rao to become a Peshwa. So what is Peshwa? Peshwa means head of the Marathas. The Pune head of the Marathas, they called as Peshwa. For example, the Peshwa is equal to Prime Minister. Okay, our country, who is the head of the country? President is the head of the country, but who is the ruling party's Prime Minister? So it is equal to Prime Minister. Peshwa is equal to Prime Minister. Okay. So Nana Patnabis encouraged to Narayana Rao's son to become a Peshwa, but Raghunath Rao became the Peshwa. So having failed in this bid to capture power, Raghunath Rao approached the British for help. So who against the Raghunath Rao? Nana Patnabis, so that Raghunath Rao get the help from British East India Company. So the Treaty of Surat between the English and Raghunath Rao was concluded in 1775. Okay. So Raghunath Rao asked to British to help to become a Peshwa. So British East India Company made the Treaty of Surat. Treaty means understand and Surat means which place. So Treaty of Surat between the English and Raghunath Rao was concluded in 1775. Okay, English East India Company and Raghunath Rao made a treaty in 1775. However, the majority of the Supreme British Council in Calcutta was opposed to the Surat Treaty. Okay, but head of the British East India Company in Calcutta, they opposed the Surat Treaty of Surat in 1775, but they gave their willing to Warren Hastings himself had no objection to ratifying the treaty. Okay, who made the treaty means Warren Hastings. In that time, who is the ruler means Warren Hastings. So Madras Council against the treaty, but they give the chance to Warren Hastings. If you want to make the treaty means okay, you can make the treaty. So given the chance to Warren Hastings. So the council sent Colonel Upton to Pune. The council, which council? Madras Council, British East India Council, sent Colonel Upton to Pune to negotiate the peace with the Pune Regency. Okay, so the council sent Colonel Upton. Colonel Upton is the person to Pune to negotiate, means compromise. Okay, this Pune Regency. So accordingly, Upton concluded the Treaty of Purandagar. So Colonel Upton made the Treaty of Purandagar in 1776. The treaty, however, did not take effect due to the opposition from the English government in Bombay. So Upton made the Treaty of Purandagar in 1776, but government in Bombay, English government in Bombay, not agreed this treaty, so it is not come to effect. In 1781, Warren Hastings dispatched British troops under Captain Popham. He defeated the Maratha chief Magadhaji Scindia in a number of small battles and captured Gwalior. Okay, in 1781, Warren Hastings defeated the Maratha chief Magadhaji Scindia in number of small battles. Okay, small battle they defeated and they captured Gwalior. So later, 17th May 1782, Treaty of Salbai was signed between Warren Hastings and Magadhaji Scindia. In 1782, Treaty of Salbai was signed between Warren Hastings and Magadhaji Scindia. This is end of the first Anglo-Maratha War. So result. So what is the result of first Anglo-Maratha War? So Raghunath Rao was pensioned off and Madhav too was accepted at the Peshwa. Okay, so who is the Peshwa after death of Narayana Rao? Who is the Peshwa? Raghunath Rao. But end of the Anglo-Maratha War, so British East India Company gave the pension to Raghunath Rao, and they made the Madhav Rao too was the Peshwa. Okay, accepted as the Peshwa. Next, Salsette was given to the British. Okay, now who controlled the Salsette means British. Then the Treaty of Salbai established the British influence in Indian politics. Okay, Treaty of Salbai established the British influence in Indian politics. So, British East India Company participated in our Indian politics. So, it provided the British 20 years of peace with the Marathas. So, after this Anglo-Maratha War, after 20 years, they made the peace. Okay, so the Marathas made the peace. So internal affairs of the Marathas. So next we are going to see about internal affairs of the Marathas. So internal affairs of the Marathas deteriorated further after the close of the first Maratha war. So end of the first Maratha war, internal affairs. Internal means within the country. In our country, if we have any problem means it is internal problem. Outside the company, okay, if it is any problem or outside the country if have any problem means it is external affairs. So this is internal affairs. After end of the first Maratha war, this internal affairs was started in among the Marathas. So Nana Fatnavis grew fond of power, jealous of Mahadaji Scindia and became progressively inclined to seek the support of the English. So Nana Fatnavis developed after end of the this Maratha war. Nana Fatnavis developed so jealous of Mahadaji Scindia. So Mahadaji Scindia get the help from British East India Company. So young Peshwa Madharao too tried to improve the affairs but could not check the rivalry of the Marathas chief. Okay, so who is the Mahadaji Scindia? Is the head of the Marathas. In which place? Okay, so which place is the head of the Marathas means Gwalior. Okay, Gwalior is the head of the Marathas. So the young Peshwa Madharao too. So end of the Maratha war. The end of the first Anglo-Maratha war, they appointed Madharao too is the Peshwas. So he tried to control the affairs, but he could not check the rivalry of the Maratha chief. So Mahadaji Scindia died in 1794 and was succeeded by his grand nephew. Nephew means, for example, if you are uncle, you are a nephew. Okay. So grand nephew Daulat Rao Scindia. After death of Mahadaji Scindia died in 1794, who became the ruler means Daulat Rao Scindia. So his death left Nana Fatnavis supreme at Pune and the English to expand their influence in North India. After death of Nana Fatnavis, so English tried to become a influence in North India. So Peshwa Madharao too committed suicide in 1795. Peshwa, the Peshwa of Madharao too, he committed suicide. He died in 1795 and Bajirao too, worthless son of Raghunath Rao, became the Peshwa. So after the Bajirao Rao too became the Peshwa. So death of Nana Fatnavis in 1800 gave the British an added advantage. So after the death of Nana Fatnavis in 1800, the British became a most powerful in Marathas. Okay. So next we are going to see about Second Anglo-Maratha War. So after accepted the subsidiary alliance by the Peshwa. So what is subsidiary alliance? So subsidiary alliance means the British troops or India want to be maintained. Our among India should be maintained, or we should give any territories, or we should give any amount. So it is the dealing of subsidiary alliance. Okay. So after capture the subsidiary alliance by the Peshwa, Daulat Rao Scindia and Raghuji Bonsal attempted to save Marathas independence because they accepted, the Peshwa accepted the subsidiary alliance. But the well-prepared and organized army of the British under Arthur Wellesley, okay, is the brother of Lord Wellesley, so defeated the combined army of the Scindia and Bonsal at Azaya and Oregon. In this places, the English East India Company defeated Scindia and Bonsal. So English forced them to conclude separate subsidiary treaties, namely the Treaty of Diogan. So Diogan means Bonsal and Treaty of Surji Arangagan. So Surji Arangagan means Scindia because they defeated Scindia and Bonsal. So for Bonsal they made the Treaty of Diogan and for Scindia they made the Treaty of Surji Arangagan. So respectively in 1803. So which year means 1803. But Yashwantrao Walker, okay, he is the head of the Yashwantrao Walker is the head of the which place? Indur. So before he has studied 5 independent states: Peshwa at Pune, Kaiwada at Baroda, Bonsal at Nagpur, Walker at Indur, and Scindia at Gwalior. So this only repeatedly it is coming. Okay. So but Yashwantrao Holkar also called as Yashwantrao Holkar. So Jaswant. Okay, also called as Jaswantrao Holkar was said undefeated because it is a neutral. Okay, it's not supporter to among India. It's not supporter to British. So he is a neutral. So he had not participated in the war so far. So but Holkar plundered the territory of Jaipur, and in 1804 the English declared war against Holkar. Okay, because he plundered in Jaipur in 1804. So English against declared the war in 1804. So Yashwantrao Holkar made an attempt to form the coalition of Indian ruler to fight against the British. They made the alliance and against the British, but this attempt proved unsuccessful. But what happened means British East India Company succeeded. So the Marathas were defeated, reduced to British vassalage and isolated from one another. So end of the Second Anglo-Maratha War, the British isolated means now among the Marathas they are not unity. Okay, so they isolated from one another. End of the Second Anglo-Maratha War. So result of Second Anglo-Maratha War. So Maratha power was gradually weakened. Okay, gradually means step by step it was weakened, and English East India Company started become a paramount power in India. So end of the Second Anglo-Maratha War, English East India Company became the more powerful in India. Okay, so end of the Second Anglo-Maratha War. So next we are going to see about Third Anglo-Maratha War. Okay, so Third Anglo-Maratha War was the final and decisive conflict between the British East India Company and Maratha Empire in India. Okay, total how many Anglo-Maratha War? 3 Anglo-Maratha War. So this third one is 1817 to 1818. So it is the end of the Anglo-Maratha War among English East India Company and Maratha Empire in India. And it began with an invasion of the Maratha territory by British East India Company troops. So among our Indian troops and British East India Company troops started the fight. The troops were led by the Governor General Hastings, and he was supported by the force under General Thomas Islop. Okay, so who is the head of the troops means Governor General Hastings. He is the head of the troops and is supported under the General Thomas Islop. So both also maintain the troops. So Peshwa Bajirao II forces followed by those of Muthoji II Bonsal of Nagpur and Malaka Holkar III of Indur rose against the British. So these two forces against the British East India Company. Okay. So finally the Bonsal was defeated in the Battle of Sitabaldi and Holkar in the Battle of Magidpur. Okay, finally the British East India Company defeated the Bonsal in the Battle of Sitabaldi and Holkar in the Battle of Magidpur. Okay, next result. So end of the Third Anglo-Maratha War, the result, the Maratha Confederacy was dissolved and Peshwaship was abolished. So end of the Third Anglo-Maratha War, they abolished the Peshwaship. So what is Peshwa? So Peshwa means it is equal to Prime Minister. Okay, they only head of the Marathas. Okay, so English East India Company abolished the Peshwaship. Okay, abolished the Peshwaship, and most of the territory of Peshwa Bajirao II was annexed and became the part of Bombay Presidency. Okay. So English East India Company they annexed most of the Peshwa Bajirao II territory and everything they annexed to Bombay Presidency. And the defeat of the Bonsal and Holkar also resulted in the acquisition of the Maratha Kingdom of Nagpur and Indur by the British. Okay, Bonsal and Holkar, the territories of Nagpur and Indur, it is annexed by British. And finally, Bajirao II is the last Peshwa of Maratha, was given an annual pension of 8 lakh rupees. Okay, so is the last Peshwa, Bajirao II. Okay, because they abolished the Peshwaship. They abolished the Peshwaship so that they given the annual pension. Pension means amount. So annual pension of 8 lakh rupees. Okay, 8 lakh rupees. Next recap. So first Anglo-Maratha War 1775 to 1782. Second Anglo-Maratha War 1802-1805. Third Anglo-Maratha War 1817 to 1818. Okay, so it is the end of the Anglo-Maratha War. So end of the Anglo-Maratha War, they abolished the Peshwaship. Okay, children. So now answer the following. So your question is, explain about the first Anglo-Maratha War. Write in detail about second Anglo-Maratha War. Third one is, discuss the third Anglo-Maratha War. Complete the question and submit to your class teacher. Next, you are going to see the current affairs. Today our current affairs is, who is the President of India? So Mr. Ramnath Kovind. Who is the President of India? Mr. Ramnath Kovind. So he is the first citizen of India. So we are all citizen of India. Who is the first citizen of India? President is the first citizen of India. So Mr. Ramnath Kovind is the President of India. Okay, fine children. I hope you understood this session very well. Okay, so this lesson will be continued in the next video. Thank you.